Hi everyone and welcome back to the final session of Virtual College Beat. So this session is a parent panel Q&A, but if you are a student that is watching and does have any questions, then please do feel free to ask away and comment on the pages, and we will have our panel answer the questions. So, some of you may have already seen me from the session before. So my name is Georgia and I'm the External Partnerships and Events Coordinator at the college. And I will be the host today. I've always wanted to be an interviewer. I'm no Piers Morgan, but I'm going to try my absolute best. So with us, we have a panel of lots of different people who work at the sixth form. So to take it off first, if you would like to introduce yourselves, and we'll start with Denise behind me.
Hi everybody, I'm Denise, I'm the Business Services Manager. My team manage a real variety of things in college, everything from exams, bursary, data, we deal with enrolments, most of student queries. So you'll probably come in contact with one of the team nearly every day. We're based in our ground floor LRC and in G3.
Hi everyone, my name is Jocelyn and I'm Safeguarding and Wellbeing Manager. So my role is exactly that, caring about the safety, the wellbeing, hoping that all students have a positive experience at sixth form. I'm based in the ground floor LRC, so come and visit when you can, and we look forward to seeing you in September.
Hi, I'm Sally. I look after admissions here at the college. So I'm probably your first point of contact as your son and daughter are making their application. If you've got any queries about the application process, then send them my way, either by email or by your son or daughter's CEDA login. I'm based in G1, which is the very first office on your left-hand side as you walk through the doors. So any queries about admissions, please send.
Hi, my name is Carol Quinton. I'm Administrative Officer at the college with special in charge of bursary and student finance. So I process the application forms for bursary, and I also sell bus passes and take any monies from students to do with educational visits, things like that. I can be found just behind reception in the ground floor LRC. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Diane Taggart. I am the Learning Support Coordinator for college. I look after all young people with educational healthcare plans and learning needs. So if you are dyslexic, dyspraxic, autistic, you want to come in my direction. I live in G25 on the ground floor. Please come along and say hello. Welcome to college.
Hey, I'm Jane Pope and I am the Progress and Achievement Coordinator at college. So I look after the Progress Coach team, which you'll all come to know really well at your time here at college, and also check that they've got the support in place so that they can progress and achieve to the best of their ability whilst they're here with us.
My name's Chris Eyre. I'm the Head of Humanities at the Sixth Form College. So the Humanities Department involves history, classics, RS, philosophy, and government and politics. If you're taking those subjects, I'm in charge of that area.
Okay, thank you everyone. So as you can tell, our panel is from kind of all different areas of college, from support, bursary finance, and we've got curriculum here with us as well. So it is important that if you have got any questions about your son or daughter, then please do feel free to ask them in the comment box. So we're going to start off with some questions that we've already received for this session. So the first one, and this is aimed for Sally, but obviously if anyone else wants to comment, make any comments, then please do feel free. I'm not going to make you put hands up because we're not in class, but obviously when someone else is talking, don't interrupt. So the first one is for Sally. So when will my son receive his enrolment appointment?
Okay, so this is an easy one. We send out enrolment appointments towards the end of July. Comes in a larger pack with lots of information about the college and about the enrolment process. But everybody will receive a letter in that pack with the date and the time of the enrolment appointment. Now, the majority of people will be attending an enrolment appointment on Thursday the 20th of August, Friday the 21st, or Monday the 24th. If you can't make that time, that's not a problem, you just need to let us know, and the letter will contain information about how you go about changing your appointment.
Okay, thanks very much, Sally. So Faye is saying hi, old friend. So Faye used to be one of the progress coaches at the Sixth Form College. If everyone wants to say hi to Faye. Okay, we've got a question from Rachel. So what is the process for students who have special education extras such as writing boards? When will this requirement be discussed with students? I think this is one for you guys, or Jo, maybe?
Yes, I can answer that one. If it's something that they have in place at school already, it's very important that they share all the information with us now, if they can. So to be in contact with me either on the phone or by email. If it's a special exams arrangement as well as in lessons, we must be able to have the information from school sent to us at college.
Okay, thank you, Daz. Okay, so that answered that one. If you have got any other questions around that, then please do feel free to speak to our admissions officer. You can email through admissions or message us through CEDA. So the next question is from Julie. Actually, Julie, this is the question on my page as well, so we're absolutely on the same wavelength. This one is for Carol. So how does my daughter apply for bursary?
Okay. So it's through an application pack. This is one here. And you can either give me a call at the college. If you just phone the college reception, they can pop it through to me. And we can send you an application form out in the post. Or you can email me at bursary@stokesfc.ac.uk and we can send you a pack out in the post.
Okay, thanks, Carol. So the next question is from Karen. So have you had any guidelines for social distancing for pupils in college time? Does anyone want to pick this up, or do you want me to answer?
I can make a bit of an effort in answering that one. Obviously, the situation, as we all know, is changing every week on the updates we're getting through from local government. We put social distancing in place in college. We've got lots of walkway systems. We've marked out on the floor so that the distance is there clearly to see. We've sent instructions out to all our existing students, and we've got information ready to go for the ones that will be joining us. We just need to be a little bit apprehensive about what we say, because obviously these guidelines are changing. And as they do come out, we review them and we take action accordingly. So I'm certain that things will be in place as per the guidelines.
Thank you, Denise. So the next question from Sharon is, will students receive train and bus passes?
I suppose that all depends where they're coming in from. Train passes, you can now have something called the 16 to 17 saver card, so you get 50% off all train travel. We don't sell train tickets here, you would have to go to the station for that. Bus passes can be sold here. We start selling those over the summer, and you can buy those from me at the desk behind reception.
Okay, thank you, Carol. There was a question around Diane sharing your email address, so I think it was from Lynn. Lynn, if you could email admissions@stokesfc.ac.uk with any questions, then we can pass that on to Dad so she can liaise with you directly. Another question from Rachel is, are the business department doing any introduction activities as humanities have? So, Chris, did you want to answer this, or did you want me to answer?
We've done it. I think what curriculum areas have done is they've put Find Your Feet activities on the college website. So there should be a number of activities that are there. I'm not sure what other. We've done lots in humanities. So we've done Facebook Live, some in Instagram Live stuff, and I'm not sure if other departments are planning to do that. But we thought it was important in humanities to try and reach out to future students. If I can get a plug in, we've actually got a Facebook Live humanities quiz tomorrow. So all current, future students, parents, anyone that's got kind of nothing to do tomorrow, which is probably all of us in lockdown, isn't it? Can actually join us tomorrow. But I'm not sure what business are planning, but I'm sure they'd be happy to pick up anything by email.
Thanks, Chris. So all curriculum areas, so they have set Find Your Feet tasks, which Chris mentioned, that can be found on the college's website. And that transition work is to support students progressing from GCSE to level 3 qualifications. Students who have made an application to us as well should also be receiving fortnightly focuses, and they are pathway specific. So whether a student has applied for business subjects or STEM subjects, for example, you will receive an email every fortnight with some kind of extra content on as well. But not all of our departments have their own social media pages, but they will be contacting you through obviously emails, which comes through admissions as well. If it is that you want to contact anyone from the business department, on the Find Your Feet task there is a member of curriculum staff. There is a name and email address on the bottom of the Find Your Feet task, which you can use as well. So the next question is, can my daughter who has dyslexia use her iPad instead of paper? I think that's one for you guys.
So yes, she can use her iPad in lessons if that is her normal way of working. That's no problem at all. In every lesson, basically. It's just different when it comes to exams. So in exams, it would be a laptop use. And what's so important is a form called a Form 8, if she has use of extra time and a laptop, must come with her from school to college.
Thank you, Dan. So we've got a question from Lynn saying that she came late, saying about letters and students coming into college on the 21st or 23rd. Please, can you repeat? Was that you?
Talking about enrolment, the dates for enrolment were Thursday the 20th of August, Friday the 21st of August, and Monday the 24th of August. So if you can't make those dates, it's not a big problem. You just let us know and we can rearrange for a late enrolment.
Okay, great. The next question is for Jane. So Jane, what are tutorials and are they compulsory for students to attend?
Okay, so yes, tutorials are compulsory, but they are a 45-minute session, so you just have one a week. And in those tutorials, we cover lots of different topics that aid your progression. So this could be looking at your progression after college, helping you decide what it is you want to do, whether that be an apprenticeship or employment or university. We look at things like equality and diversity and focus on current issues, whether that be local issues in the area or national or international issues that are in the news. We look at budgeting, independent living, any of those skills that you are going to need to use after you've left college. And we'll also look at study skills, things that we can do to help you progress whilst you're here at college. So all students will have a 45-minute session a week with their progress coach, and as I say, covering a variety of different topics.
Thanks, Jane. So I think Sharon, we have just answered the question around how will students enrol. Students will be invited into an enrolment appointment either on GCSE results day or as that, like Sally said. But if you have got any further questions about enrolment, information will be sent out to all applicants from the end of July, mid to the end of July, so information will be sent out then. But if you have got further questions, then please do get in touch with that one. The next one is from Claire. When is the deadline to commit to courses, as my son is working through the pre-work and is still undecided?
Yeah, we don't expect students to make up their minds until they come to enrolment. So hopefully by the time they actually arrive at enrolment, they've got a strong idea of what they want to do. They then get the opportunity to have a second course discussion at enrolment, where they look at their results with a member of the interview team and make those final decisions. We don't expect you to get in touch with us in advance of that to let us know. We have that discussion at enrolment.
We also, sorry, just to add on to that as well, we also have a course change window generally at the start of the academic year. So for some students, it might be 100% they absolutely definitely want to do this subject and then try it for a couple of weeks and it's just not for them. And so we do have a window before too much is missed to another subject. So when the first few students can change their mind and then we start with those that conversation.
Thank you, Jo. So we have got a question from Emma. So do we need to make an appointment for enrolment on Thursday the 20th once exam results have been collected? We will send you enrolment appointments. So we will be allocating all students that have made an application to us an enrolment appointment. So do wait for us to contact you. If it is by the start of August you haven't received any information from us and you have made an application, then please do get in touch. But all enrolment information will be sent out mid to the end of July. The next one is, do parents attend enrolment day?
We're more than happy for parents to come along to enrolment. I think this year the situation is a little bit different. We will probably be having to limit the number of people that can come into the building at any one time. So I would suggest that maybe just one parent comes along to enrolment. I think it's a great idea for you, for parents to come, because then you can give information if necessary, particularly to things like additional learning needs maybe, or medical issues. It's nice for the young person to have a friendly face along with them, but we can't really accommodate lots of people at one time. So I think with social distancing still in place, with COVID-19 still a problem, we are going to probably be limiting it to one person. All of that information we will advise you of in the pack that we send out within the appointments in July.
Guy, did you want to add to that as well?
Yes, please, Georgie. If your child has a learning need of any sort or a health need, I strongly recommend parents to come along and meet me. If it's on enrolment day, that's great, so that we can support your child as best as possible when they begin with us at college.
Thanks, Di. So we've got a question from Lynn. So do courses get full? I'm happy to answer this one if everyone's okay with that. I think the thing that makes us so different to other colleges is that we create classes once students have enrolled, so we don't have any queue and wait systems on courses. Students aren't enrolled onto a course until they come to that enrolment appointment. So, for example, if you have applied for biology, chemistry and maths, for example, but when you come to your enrolment appointment, you decided to take a completely different career path and you want to do, I don't know, English language, literature and RS, then students can change their mind, and that's why we don't create the classes before students have enrolled. We have an idea of what students are wanting to do, but we do create the classes around the number of students that have enrolled, and we can create more classes. Our timetables, and Denise, correct me if I'm wrong, can be pretty flexible, so we do try and accommodate every student depending on the subjects that they are interested in. Yeah. I'm sure. So the next one is from Sharon. So, do you think you'll end up running in September? Will students be on full timetable in college?
Does anyone want to take this $1 million question?
Want me to say something about this, Georgia? I think. It's the $1 million question, isn't it, really? I'm tempted to kind of say ask Boris, but I think what the last few months have shown us is that if we are delivering some of our provision online, we're actually pretty good at delivering sessions online. We actually kind of moved the college probably within 2 or 3 days to online teaching, and the feedback suggests we've done a pretty good job at that. Plan A is everyone's back in September. I mean, there may be a version of Plan B where there's half in and half online, but we, as prepared as we can be, we feel we'll be able to cope pretty well with either option. But kind of it's who knows at this stage, isn't it?
Denise, if you want to add to that as well.
No, we're pretty much the same really. It's to say that, obviously we're preparing for the changes as they come along. We have a plan A and we have a plan B. So it's watch this space. We're all pretty much in the same boat with this one.
Thank you. So the next question is from Rich. So my son knows what he wants to do at college, but doesn't know what he wants to do after that. What kind of support do you provide that helps them with this decision-making process? Jane, is this one for you?
Yeah, I'll do this one. I'm 43 and I still don't know what I want to do. So, that's a very common thing to say. So what I will say is there's plenty of support in college for you to explore lots of different options. So we don't just focus on those students that know they want to go and study, midwifery at university. We know that at this stage, it's a big question and they are big decisions. So we do offer support in terms of progression, exploring all of the options, again, whether that be employment or apprenticeship or university or taking a gap year. And there are lots of opportunities also through our enrichment programme to sort of taste other areas to get a feel for where their enjoyment lies and what they enjoy doing. It is a big question. We don't expect everyone to know the answer of what they want to do. Half of the fun is exploring all of the different options. So they have full support from the Progress Coach team and our careers department as well. They were always on hand to offer advice on the best option. It's really not a problem if they don't know what they want to do after college, but we will make sure that they have all the information that they need to make an informed choice when they get to that point.
Okay, so the next one is from Jordan. So will all students that apply get a place at college?
Anyone want to
Yeah, basically everybody that applies who is within the right age group, so let's say 16, 17, 18 apply, we can accept an application from you. What we then do is we offer you a first course discussion appointment. Someone will give you a call and have a conversation with you about your application. And after that, you'll receive an offer of a place at college. Now that place at college is the offer, not necessarily for specific subjects. That will depend on what your results are like in the summer. Or if you've done your exam results already, then you bring those along. Sorry, if you've got your exam results already because you took them last year, bring those along, and we can then have a conversation about exactly what your programme of study will be. But you would receive an offer from us as long as you fit within the age category, because we are a college for 16 to 19-year-olds, and you do need to be under 19 at the beginning of September.
Okay, thank you, Sal. So the next question is from Liz. So will there be a mentor for my daughter doing RS and law? Chris, did you want to?
We at times the mentors we do have mentors in place, but often it's kind of a year by year thing, because very often they're university students looking to get some teaching experience. I think your daughter will be very well supported in RS and law by subject teachers. I guess I'm biased. I'll be the RS teacher almost certainly, and in law. But whether there's an actual mentor in place, some years there are, Some years there aren't, but staff are very good at dealing with study skills and the kind of exam techniques and that kind of thing, and the kind of life coaching part of the job. You know, we don't think that's someone else's job. That's very much something we're looking for as people.
Thank you, Chris. So the next question is from Clem. We have had another question as well around what support in the classroom will students receive. So because they haven't obviously sat their GCSE exams this year, what support will be put in place from September to make sure students are in the place they need to be to study at level 3?
Is that one for me as well, George?
Yeah, I think
perhaps, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. One of the conversations we're having at the moment in college is what our induction period looks like, and a kind of a recognition that normally we might do a couple of lessons of induction, and then we'd very much crack on with delivering the content. And I think we're recognising that certainly the first 6 weeks in college might just look a bit different. We've got to basically see what skills these young people who've had quite a disrupted year, what skills they've got, and then looking to develop those skills. So recognising that we're going to have to do the first few weeks differently. But yeah, one of my big things in humanities that has very much been, we're preparing students to write in timed conditions. We have to be doing regular practice where we put the notes away and they write in timed conditions, and I'm not alone in thinking that. So that will be something that we'll be focusing on. We always focus on, but we recognise we need to focus on a little bit more in the next year.
Thanks, Chris. So another question from Rachel. Can students use their own laptops on college Wi-Fi? Yes, absolutely. So students will be able to log in to the Wi-Fi using their own devices as well. We have got a question as well, just tying in with the support. This one is more geared towards the Joe to answer. Our child suffers with anxiety in new environments. Is there any support to help with this new transition?
Okay, so the answer to that is yes. We do have lots of support mechanisms here at college. The first stage would be if a student has already got an acknowledged mental health difficulty or anxiety, or are already seeking support, or tell us about that. Tell us about that on enrollment, because the sooner we know, the better opportunity we've got to put those supports in place. So to start with, particularly as what Chris has just said on the curriculum side, sort of that extra support, we also need to look at that for the well-being as well. So there might be the opportunity to do more small group support workshops in the first instance of students who acknowledge that they find things difficult. But then also we have other services across the college that we use currently, which we've got counselling, we've got well-being support, we've got myself and Julie and safeguarding well-being team, we've got the progress coach team, we've got learning support, so we've got lots and lots of different types of support depending on what your son or daughter we've got a bit of everything, and we try and be as flexible as we possibly can be as well. Say that we think we come across everything, but it's never always the case. So, come and make yourselves known to us, and we'll see what everyone can do to support and make college a positive place to be also.
Thanks, Jo. So the next one is from Lewis. So will sports and society still be happening? Now, Lewis, if you didn't get to see David James award-winning performance at the session earlier today, then do have a look on the Facebook page. But we do hope to still run. The societies will still run, and Dave is still looking into how the different sports can run as well. So whether we do the more individual sports, for example, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we will still be able to run the majority of them in some form from September. Jane, do you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, again, assuming that we can go back to the new normal, then the societies will all be run as they have been doing by the progress coaches. So yeah, the full range should all be available come September, fingers crossed.
Thank you. So then Jen's asked the question is, will there be French assistance for speaking practice? Chris, with you sitting on the second floor, I don't want to put you on the spot. Do you know the answer to this? If not, we can find out, Jenny, what the answer is.
Yeah. Well, my worry then was you were going to ask me to reply in the target language. That was my slight concern. We have a French assistant and a German assistant each year. Obviously, it's the new year is an unknown, but the languages department, I'm sure, will do all they can to get an assistant as they've had in previous years.
Thanks, Chris. So just before we finish off, we would like to ask, obviously, all of our panel one piece of advice that they would give to either a new student or a new parent of a student at the sixth form college. So if we just go round, you can choose whether it's for a new student or a new parent, just one piece of advice. Please, if you want to start with Denise, and we'll go round in the same rotation.
I'd say the one piece of advice is there's no such thing as a bad question. Please come and ask us. If you're feeling nervous, unsure, someone within college will have an answer for you and be able to put your mind at ease.
Yeah, you were next. Okay, I'm probably guess I'm going to be checking down, but mine is enjoy it. It's not going to be easy. I'm not going to
That's great.
I think my best piece of advice is when you get your results, don't panic. Whatever's inside that envelope, don't panic. Come along to the enrolment interview anyway, and I'm quite sure we'll be able to work out a program of study that is going to suit you. So come anyway, don't worry about it.
I suppose my piece of advice is, however you're travelling to college, if you're nervous about it, have a go at it first. If you've not really used a bus by yourself before, get on a bus, try out your route. Trains, don't be nervous about coming on trains, try out the train, check the train timetables out before you get here and do a dummy run, but don't be nervous about it. Like Denise has said and everybody else, come and talk to us, come and have a chat to us. Thanks.
My best piece of advice in learning support is all young people are completely new to us. So please come and say hello to me especially. Say hello and communicate as much as possible. I love to work with parents, so you're more than welcome to come and say hello too in G25.
My advice to new students will be just to get stuck in, because you're all in the same boat. Just get stuck into everything that's available to you, whether that be our enrichment programme or your studies or the support that's available. We're all here for the same aim, really. And my advice to parents would be just to trust us, because we've been doing this for 50 years now. Well, not me personally, because clearly I'm not old enough. But we know what we're doing, and don't be afraid to contact us if you want to check in to see how your child is doing. We're more than happy to speak to you. So don't feel like just because they've gone out of that safety net at school and they've come to college, just trust us, because we know what we're doing.
I think my advice for students is twofold. Do subjects that you enjoy and that you're passionate about. And the first couple of days of college, it'll be a bit scary. It'll be a different environment, but battle through that. And I think I can guarantee that you'll leave here after 2 years with friends that you'll keep in touch with for life. For parents, it's a strange kind of. My daughter's just finished at this college this year. It's a strange kind of time to be a parent, because they're adults now, and yet they're not adults. So I think what I would say is give them a little bit of space, but don't back off completely. Do take an interest, And obviously, if you have any concerns, get in touch with us.
Okay, thank you everyone. So we have got a couple more questions, but what we'll do is we'll respond on the post and send it to the appropriate person, because I am conscious that we are just running over, and I know that our staff would like to get home at some point this evening. So I would like to say thank you very much for joining our virtual flagship. Whatever session that you attended, you attended all of them or one of them. We hope that it has been useful, and we really do look forward to seeing you in for your enrolment appointment and starting with us in September. So we're going to do the wave as they'll turn it off. So thank you very much for attending. Thank you to our lovely panel, and we'll see you soon.